Oakhaven, a small town nestled among rolling hills, peaceful and quiet. Life here moved slowly. People knew their neighbors, they trusted each other. The town square was always bustling with friendly faces, children playing, and the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the air. It was a place where everyone felt safe, where doors were left unlocked, and where the biggest worry was the weather forecast for the weekend. But that was about to change. One night, everything shifted. The tranquility that had defined Oakhaven for generations was shattered. The night was unusually dark, the air thick with an unspoken tension. It was as if the town itself sensed the impending doom. The streets, usually filled with laughter and light, were eerily silent. A crime, daring and impossible. It was something out of a movie, a heist so meticulously planned that it left everyone in shock. The town's most prized possession, a centuries-old artifact, was stolen from the museum. The security footage showed masked figures moving with precision, leaving no trace behind. It was as if they had vanished into thin air. It cast a long shadow over Oakhaven. The once bright and cheerful town square now seemed to be cloaked in darkness. The clock tower, a symbol of the town's enduring spirit, now stood as a silent witness to the crime. The shadow of the heist loomed large, affecting everyone in the community. The town, once a haven, now held a secret. Whispers filled the air and suspicion grew among the residents. Who could have done such a thing? Was it an outsider, or was the culprit someone from within their close-knit community? Trust began to erode, and the sense of security that had defined Oakhaven was now a distant memory. Fear settled in like the morning mist. It crept into every corner of the town, seeping into the hearts of its people. The once vibrant streets were now filled with anxious glances and hushed conversations. The misty mornings, which used to be a time of calm reflection, now carried an ominous vibe. Oakhaven was no longer the peaceful haven it once was. The shadow of the crime had changed everything, and the town would never be the same again. Old Mr. Hamilton, the town jeweler, a man whose presence was as timeless as the pieces he crafted and sold. His shop, a treasure trove, a place where the past and present intertwined seamlessly, filled with sparkling gems, antique watches, each item meticulously curated, each gem reflecting a different era, a different story, each piece with a story. He knew their history. He could tell you where each gem was mined, who wore it, and the journey it took to get here. He guarded them with his life. Generations had trusted him. His dedication was unwavering, his vigilance unmatched. Their heirlooms, their memories, safe in his hands. Families entrusted him with their most precious possessions, knowing he would treat them with the utmost care. He was more than a shopkeeper. He was a confidant, a friend, a storyteller. He was a keeper of stories. Each piece in his shop was a chapter in the larger narrative of the town, a pillar of the community. His shop was a gathering place, a hub of activity where people came not just to buy jewelry, but to share their lives, their joys and their sorrows. Mr. Hamilton's hands were skilled, steady and patient. He crafted each piece with love and precision, ensuring that every detail was perfect. Over the years, he built not just a business, but a legacy. His customers were more than clients. They were friends, almost family. He passed down his knowledge to the younger generation, teaching them the art of jewelry making, the importance of history, and the value of trust. The legacy of Mr. Hamilton lives on through them. His spirit, his dedication, and his love for the craft continue to inspire. The town remembers him not just as a jeweler, but as a vital part of their community. His influence is felt in every corner, in every story shared. Hamilton's jewelry, established in 1923, stands as a testament to his life's work, a symbol of quality, trust, and timeless beauty. As the sun sets over the town, the warm light from the shop glows, a beacon of Mr. Hamilton's enduring legacy, a legacy that will continue to shine for generations to come. Dawn broke, cold and clear, a day like any other, but something was wrong. The jeweler's shop, usually bustling, was silent, the door wide open, inside chaos, display cases smashed, empty trays glinting under the morning sun. The town held its breath. This was no ordinary robbery. This was a masterpiece of crime. News traveled fast through the streets, across phone lines. The town buzzed with whispers. Who could have done it? Was it someone from outside? or someone closer. Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last. Fingers pointed, trust eroded. The once peaceful town, now a breeding ground for suspicion. Section 5: Dead ends and red herrings. The police arrived, determined to solve the case. They dusted for fingerprints, interviewed everyone, but the trail was cold. Every lead led to a dead end, every clue a red herring. The thief, a ghost, vanished without a trace. Frustration mounted as the mystery deepened. Section 6: The weight of suspicion. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The case remained unsolved. The shadow of suspicion lingered, falling on everyone. Neighbors doubted neighbors, and friends questioned friends. The once tight-knit community was now fractured. The unsolved crime was a constant reminder of their vulnerability and of the unknown danger lurking in their midst. Section 7. A community transformed. Life went on, but it was different. The joy, the laughter seemed muted, replaced by a quiet anxiety. The innocence lost. People became more cautious. Doors were locked, conversations hushed. The unsolved crime had left its mark on their hearts, on their souls. Section 8. The case goes cold. Years passed. The memory of the heist remained. The stolen jewels never recovered. The thief never apprehended. The case grew cold. The police moved on to other cases, other mysteries. But for the people of Oakhaven, the question lingered. Who had stolen their peace? Section 9. Lingering questions. The unsolved mystery became a part of Oakhaven's fabric. A tale whispered around fireplaces, a cautionary story passed down generations. Was it a professional job or an inside man? The questions remained unanswered, unsettling. Section 10. The legend of the Midnight Heist. The Midnight Heist. A legend was born, a story of audacity, of mystery. It was a night like no other, shrouded in darkness and whispers. The town, usually so quiet and serene, was about to witness an event that would forever be etched in its memory. Of a town forever changed. The moon hung high, casting an eerie glow over the empty streets. The townsfolk, unaware of the impending chaos, slept soundly in their beds. Little did they know, their peaceful existence was about to be shattered. The stolen jewels, a distant memory. The heist was executed with precision, the thieves leaving no trace behind. The jewels, once the pride of the town, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and a sense of loss. But the impact still felt. The morning after, the town awoke to the shocking news. Faces filled with disbelief and fear as the reality of the heist set in. The sense of security they once felt was now replaced with unease. The unsolved crime, a reminder. The police worked tirelessly, combing through every piece of evidence, but the culprits remained elusive. The case, growing colder with each passing day, served as a grim reminder of the night that changed everything. That even in the quietest corners, darkness can lurk. The town, once a haven of tranquility, now harbored an undercurrent of fear. Shadows seemed to move with a life of their own, and every creak and whisper was met with suspicion, and some secrets are never meant to be revealed. Whispers of conspiracy and betrayal filled the air. Secret notes exchanged in the dead of night hinted at a deeper, more sinister plot. The truth, it seemed, was buried beneath layers of deception. What really happened that night? The question lingered, haunting the minds of those who dared to ponder. Investigators, both official and amateur, scoured the town for clues, hoping to piece together the puzzle of that fateful night, the answer lost in time. As the clock struck midnight, the town was reminded of the heist that had forever altered its course. The answers, if they existed, were now lost to the annals of time, leaving behind only the legend of the Midnight Heist.